Aquarius, how you doing? So basically your channel message is quite simple. I'll do me, you do you. Unless you're doing someone else. But I definitely keep hearing, I'm just going to do myself. If I do myself, you can do yourself. So there's definitely something phallic coming up here, whether people are doing each other on camera or something. I don't know, but I'm definitely hearing, I'll do me, you do you. That's it, boo. Okay, so a lot of you could be single. Some of you could have some sort of, I don't know, phallic interaction that you've kind of got going on. What's hearing? Ron, Rachel, anybody's got R in their name. But I'll do me and you do you. So you're just doing yourself, Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. So after many people contacted me saying, Steve, you don't do many Aquarius readings. I am no longer employed, Aquarius. I've just been relieved from my duties at work. Long story, Aquarius. Bullshit is what it is. But I am now unemployed. So I may be doing, obviously, more readings. So let's see, Aquarius. Aquarius. Got to bring in the money somehow, Aquarius. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Let's try and get this channel going. Everything now is hopefully free. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out from my Facebook account below. Let's see. But please make sure you like and subscribe. It goes so far. People ask why I don't do Aquarius readings. It's because I need those likes and subscribes. I go off people that like and subscribe. Okay, it gives me statistics on each star sign that I do. So if you're the worst, you go last. If you're the best, you go first, right? So let's see. Aquarius. Please like and subscribe and comment. So Nine of Swords, slightly worried, okay, that somebody could be doing someone else, or, sorry, I'm messing about. Trying to get the light right. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, and you can't, I don't know, some of you are just really struggling sleeping. I know it looks like that, but you're just really struggling to relax, okay? What's her name? Jackson, Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, let's see, just something around Libra maybe, Aquarius, what's coming up for Aquarius? Three of Wands. See, I'm definitely picking up this single vibe, just going to work, coming home, feeling fatigued, tired, not really knowing what's going on with the other person I may be interested in. They could be at afar, but where are they? They don't seem to be in my life, definitely not permanently, that's for sure. If I'm single and I haven't really got anybody in mind, that I'm just kind of waiting for someone to come along to maybe connect with, or at least kind of do something with. I hear the name Lisa, Laura, Linda, Lucifer, maybe something around a Capricorn or Gemini, which is a 6. Don't forget also Aquarius, you can watch this as a Leo. If you haven't got Leo in your chart, you can watch Leo readings because you are an 8. Aquarius is 8. Leos are 8s in the major arcana of the Star and Strength card. Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands. This is a phallic interaction. This is kind of like a one-night stand energy, like impulse. Like you only want me when you have this impulse to want me. Like it's like you don't want a connection, you don't want a commitment, but you want sex. That's why I kept coming up with I'll do you, you do me, or at a distance and you can't actually be with one another, but you've got a connection with someone at a distance. And the only thing that you can do is like do each, I'll do me and you do you via whatever kind of multimedia you use. But if that isn't one of the cases, then the case is that this could be an ex that is kind of been coming in and out of your life. But the only time that this person or yourself contacts you is to do with like a hookup type sort of energy here. Because this is an energy of like only when I feel like it, and I don't feel like it all the time, but it's only when I do. Okay. Let's see, Aquarius. Aquarius. Some of you may be offered a job here, or the Offords of Sandy, St. Neots, Sarah, Cassie, Casano. Well, that would be like something to do around gambling, maybe, and money, like the casino. Yeah, it's kind of like this very boring reading. I know it seems weird, Aquarius, but like nothing really happening around an actual commitment or a relationship. There's an opportunity to look for some money. If I wanted to look for a job, I can. You know, if I have looked for a job, then I may be offered it here. It's also like donations and like offering, like to lend some money. Can I borrow some money? Aquarius. YouTube, or this is my YouTube card. It's also my working, so a lot of you are actually working, and some of you are waiting to go to work. Like you may be physically looking for a job and you're waiting to be offered this job. Okay. I don't quite know what to do myself, to be honest, Aquarius, because the channel has been picking up a lot since I've been doing more, and since I have been asking people to like and subscribe and stuff, and they have been, and I have been getting personal readings, so it's kind of ticking me over a little bit. So I don't know whether to do this full time and do a load more readings and see what happens, or look for a job. That's myself. But there's this like waiting to be offered a job, or waiting for a job, or the job that I'm doing, I'm trying to see if that supports me enough. Like if the job that I have is enough to support me here as a single guy. Because this could be the guy that you're interested in, right? Because it could be Leo, but which means Aquarius because it's 8, right? Aries for Scorpio. So this energy here is kind of like I'm just waiting to see if the job that I've got is enough to support me financially in order for me to do things in my life that I want to do. And this could be a guy that's watching or the guy that you're interested in. I'm also actually hearing the name Guy as well. Or my guy. My guy. Who are those people that call people, you right, my guy? From wherever they're from. It's in America somewhere. Look at my guy. You right, Loki? Let's see. Aquarius. Kind of magician's kind of coming up around finances. Aquarius. 8 of Cups. See, this is kind of what I'm saying. I don't know whether to leave the job that I'm at or whether to stay at the job that I've got, because it pays the bills and it pays everything. Because this isn't really about love, Aquarius, let's be honest, right? It's kind of like you or this person that you're interested in is kind of waiting to see whether the job that they've got is satisfactory enough for me to stay. Because if it isn't, I'm going to be leaving. Okay. If you're on the same timeline as me, because I have Aquarius in my chart, right? In Venus. If the job that I've got, I've already left, then this is the other job that I've got that I'm waiting to find out whether it's enough in order to keep me going. If it isn't, then I'm going to have to leave tarot and go and find another job. Right? Here. Or Tara, keep hearing the name Tara. Or Tanya. Or people from Great Britannia. Go up there, the Brits. Let me know if you're from Britain. I'm also hearing the name Brittany. Spears, Gavin, Steers, Stacey. Right, Brittany. So this, to me, at the moment, just seems about work, finances, whether to stay in the job that I've got or whether to actually leave it and look for a better one. And then the majority of this is I'm not even considering doing that. This is me just going from work, right, as a loop. Okay, working late, finishing late, not really time for a relationship or anything else because I seem to be working all the time. By the time I get home from work, and I've left work, and by the time I get home, I go back to the 9 of Swords. Just overworked, underpaid. Get up, just wait to go to work. see these people at work and then do exactly the same thing every single day. Right? Let's see. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. So there's this energy of someone that I care about. Some of you are a care worker, or this person is a care worker that work for like the elderly, okay, or they look after a mother or a father. They may have children, or you may. Whatever the name, Ella May, and the name May. Something that may be happening in May. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday coming into land. Some of you may be considering traveling within the month of May as a prediction. So that's not that far from now, because what, February, January, February, March, April, May. So you're looking at a 3, so that's Pisces. So you may be considering doing something and traveling within the month of May. Something coming up for you where May is a prediction of time. Don't normally get that all the time, but that's what they're saying, May. So a job maybe, or a job offer, or traveling to go somewhere within the month of May. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is someone that people don't know about. This is like a hookup, right? A hookup, and no one is aware of this here. And it's also an energy of not really speaking to the person. Not because that's a not seeing card, right? So I'm not actually seeing anyone, right? I'm single on my own, not seeing anyone. Let's see, what's the 3 of Wands? 5 of Swords, shit. See, it is. It's like, listen, just take your dick and take it somewhere else because I'm really not interested in it. Because for one, I don't know where it's been. And 2, if you want that to be seen in me, then that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. It's like, but can't we just be sort of friends? And you're like, well, friends, yeah, but if we've been lovers and we've also been friends, then why can't we also be... And you're like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an actual connection and someone. I don't want that. But that's one scenario, because these are 2 very phallic cards. Now, this 5 of Swords here is also getting extremely annoyed with someone that isn't even showing their face. This could be a catfish. It could be someone that refuses to... You're saying, look, we've been talking for a little while, or you've come back into my life. I have got no idea what you look like. You haven't actually revealed what you look like. That's why I say be very careful on when you talk to people online and they won't do a video call conversation. That means that could really be someone that scams people. Okay, I had one this morning on my Facebook wanting to send me a friend request. And I commented, I sent them a message first because it was just a picture of a woman. That's it. There's no profile. So I didn't know whether it was one of you guys that was wanting a reading. So I just messaged, do I know you? And then it was like, hello, my dear, how are you? They normally start with dear. Hello, my dear, how are you? I was like, yeah, great. Where do I know you from? Well, here, Facebook. Okay, so you're a scam artist then? No. What makes you say that? I'm from Texas. You're from Texas? Well, that's fucking 10 million miles away from me. Why do you want to know me? Can you send me a picture? No, I fucking can't send you a picture. What do you want a picture of me for? From Texas as a woman? You're a scam artist. Fuck off. Right? But, like, that's people that won't show who they are. So be very careful around scamming and people, catfishers, all that sort of stuff. Because some of you could really be getting angry at, you could really be getting angry at someone that won't speak to you. That's, don't do that. If a person doesn't want to speak, they don't, right? Ace of Pentacles. Because this is like the silent game, right? I'm playing the silent game on you because you're aggressive, you're angry, you're always shouting and screaming. So no wonder I'm gone silent and not said anything, because I can't be dealing with your anger issues. Yeah, but that's no, it isn't. It's called the grey rock method. If you're going to start flipping out and getting angry, then I'm going to close down physically, mentally, and emotionally, and I'm not going to talk to you until you calm the fuck down here. So don't expect much vocabulary from me if you're going to flip out every time I open my mouth, because you might as well just bugger off, because you're not, no. Four of Cups starts to close down more. These two energies here are being offered, but I don't know if they're being accepted. What's the Four of Cups? It's kind of like a very, it's like a very confused energy. Like, right, I'll tell you what this can be. You know when exes hate each other, but they still connect with one another, they still can't really, like, part from one another, but they can. Like, they're really not that bothered whether they're actually with the person or not, right? But they now and again actually do. And then they don't. And it feels like that, you know, you just want sex, and you, like this, like, why the hell don't you leave me alone? And then, okay, I will leave you alone. And then maybe you have a weak moment and you may contact them at some point. And then it brings back around. And then, like this fucking tit for tat, in and out type sort of here. What's the King of Wands? Hangman. Piscean. Ten of Swords. An ending. Finished. Done. I just can't be doing with it. Well, why contact me in the first place? Well, I just contacted you as if you're all right. Obviously, you're not. Oh, that's it. Come back into my life and not say anything, and they'll close down, and now you don't, and now you do, and now you don't. What do you want? To go back to work. Well, you go and do that then. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Three of Swords. See, I've been sitting here waiting for this toxic relationship to happen again, and I wanted it. And the moment that we contact each other, it goes toxic straight away. Like, it's like a north and south magnet coming together that are not supposed to be. And the moment that you do, the connection just goes awful. Like, it just straight away goes toxic. Like, bam. Like, so many signs saying don't communicate with one another here. What is this Eight of Pentacles? Anyway, what happened to your last message about hairy ass? Did you lot shave or something? Yeah, because you didn't get hairy ass this time. Let's see. What is the Eight of Cups? This is not love. It's like, I'm just someone that may have Gemini, Capricorn in their chart. Just like, yeah, really not bothered. To be honest with you, man, who the hell is bothered about goddamn relationships these days? Oh, my God, they are nothing but trouble. Like, oh, it's so much easier just being on your own. Eight of Cups. Wanderlust. I wonder about a fish called Wanda. What is the Eight of Cups? At a distance. Trying to start again. Two of Cups. Some of you may have an opportunity or a chance of meeting someone abroad. Okay, let's move the table so you can see the last lot of cards. This is like at a distance and someone that you have to literally travel to. And if you do know this person, this means that you would have to leave all of this stuff behind. All of this work stuff, all of this family life, all of this stress and burden and crap. It's like, would you like to lead a different life other than what you've got here? If you would, there's an opportunity. Because this could also be for work. Right? I'm going to travel abroad and go to another country. And because they do that, like here, sometimes when you look on Indeed.com, it says, are you prepared to relocate? Right. Here, this is like relocating and considering relocating and going somewhere else. This would be for work, and this would be to meet the person that I already know, or an opportunity, the fact that my soulmate might live in a different country. Here, the Magician. It's kind of like this person may be giving you an opportunity to say, look, you know, if this is your life and it's all fucked and crap and God knows what else, then why are you still there? You're like, but, well, I can't. Finances and stuff, and I need to save money and blah, blah, blah. You're like, well, the opportunity's there if you want it. You know, if you want to get away for a little while and you want to travel, you know, and you want to maybe try and work on something or collaborate some way or find a job at least, then you may find your soulmate there. Or it might be, like I said, you and the person. So some of you, if you or this person gets a job opportunity that comes up this week, if you're not really dealing with anyone, you may actually meet your soulmate at work where you work. I mean, I say this to everybody. You are what you eat, right? And you meet where you are. The majority of people that you ever meet, well, my people that I've ever really met are people from this channel that I've had connections with, because this is where I spend majority of my time on here. Believe it or not. I know it may seem weird to a lot of you, but this is where I am. I am online all of the time, and that's where I spend all of my time, right? So if you spend all of your time at work, you're more than likely going to meet someone at work. There's an opportunity of it. But you may know of this person already, and they cause you loads of hassle at work. And that might be maybe why you're actually considering leaving it, because your work has just caused you. I mean, like I said, we really could be on the same timeline, Aquarius, but you just haven't done it yet. This shit here is what I've been going through for the last month. Why I've been doing readings on here, because I've been paid but suspended from work under investigation of bullshit, basically, right? Not proven, there's no evidence, there's no nothing, just word of mouth. And fuck it, you know, you haven't been able to see out your 3-month probational period. Okay, a lot of places in the UK, sometimes they give you, when you first start work, they'll give you a probational period of 3 months. For me, I couldn't fulfill that 3 months. Right, we're going to let you go before you get to, because once your 3 months is up and you're in, they can't just let you go for bullshit. They have to employ you, and then you've got rights then that are to do with law. You cannot just get rid of someone. That's why they got rid of me, because they knew that they haven't got a leg to stand on if I went to court. But who would go to court? Because it would take years. It would cost an absolute fortune, and it's quicker to just say, fuck it, I don't want to work here anyway, I'll get another job. Right, that's why I did it. But if I had been over my 3 months, they wouldn't have been able to do that, because there wasn't any evidence in order for them to say that this is a fair dismissal. It was an unfair dismissal. But they can do that if they're within their 3 months, right? So uncannily, a lot of you may be going through that, because we're all got Aquarius maybe in our chart, right? Here. So, like I said, you may now be looking for another job, and this is the crap that you are going through or could well be going through. And you're like, fuck it, it's really not worth it, you know. I'm considering leaving, and actually, I mean, that's the majority of people that actually work where I was working. I don't think there was nearly one person that actually wanted to stay where they were. They were all thinking about leaving. Right, that's how bad the company is. You can't breathe. You was being watched everywhere you went, in the, you know, in all of the travelling places and the ambulances. There was cameras all over the front. There was cameras all in the back. You couldn't take your right hand off the steering wheel to itch your face, because the computer would say, whoop, 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 you're eating a burger and chips. What the fuck? I'm not eating burger and chips. I've just scratched my face. That's a warning. Really? You've just gone 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. Chink. That's a warning. Fuck off. Keep your job. Like that trivial, that stupid, right? So let's give you some other cards, Aquarius. So I think a lot of that could be this sort of timeline here. It's caused a lot of havoc. It's caused a lot of stress. It's caused a lot of crap. And whichever way around it is, there's this opportunity now to look for something new, right? Further out. So, Aquarius. Cinder fucking Relish, third party, tea party. I mean, it really could be. I'm not seeing loads of signs of 3, but I am seeing secrets and not really saying anything, keeping things stum. And 3 at the end here of someone that's at a distance, right? Meaning that an ex or whatnot have possibly tried to work things out. They realise that they can't. They're not speaking. They're not talking. The new person that may be involved doesn't know that 2 people tried to reconnect. But if that didn't work or it isn't working anyway. So then they decide, okay, that hasn't worked here. Whatever went on there, that's just a sham. So now I'm going to go back to how I was before an ex and me or whoever started to interact with one another. Now I get to go back to doing what I was in the first place here. It's like temptation of like retrograde or, having a moment of like interaction with an ex that's just caused an effect. Aquarius. My heart longs for a connection for art thou. 7. Life path 7, Cancerian. Travelling at a distance maybe, needing to go out. My heart longs for a connection, but I'm not going to get one unless I meet one. Aquarius. New soulmate. Like I said, man, some of you have got that coming in. You could have just had like a hell of a week or got it coming up. But what you have got coming up is this opportunity here now of being free. This is like I'm now free to date, to go out, to be single, to do what I want, to meet people, to get a new job maybe, to work and collaborate, to do whatever I want now. I can be free now in order to meet someone new here because the old is finished. Amanda, a few more of these cards, Aquarius. Please make sure you like, subscribe, Aquarius. Please, really helps out the channel. If it does well on the statistics, then you get another reading. Aquarius, and comment. I love to hear you guys comment. I do read them all. I don't know what to say. Stump, quiet, not really saying anything. The first card, look, can't really say anything. It's not happening. We are not right for each other. It's all over the reading here. I wondered how far this would go before it ended up being exactly the same as it was. This is an ex and whatnot that have tried in order to sort something out, but they've realised what Steve's been banging on to people for ages. People do not change. They don't. Some people go back in order to see if there can be, which means working on it. But I've said it before. When people say, can we work on this? What they mean is, can we work on changing you a bit more so you can be more like me, so you can be more like how I want you to be? People lose a sense of self when in a selfish relationship. Okay, because, you should never do that anyway. Lose sense of self, which means that, say, for instance, right, I'm constantly on my PlayStation and I play Call of Duty. And, like, sometimes if you're in relationships, you have to give things like that up for a relationship maybe, and you don't get to play it, and you don't get to go out with the lads, and you can't be emotionally distant, and you can't be this, and you can't be that. So you lose sense of self, right? If you lose sense of self, people then start to become very itchy. They become like, oh God, I'm starting to get really fucking bored. Like, why? Well, I don't know. I just can't seem to do things that I want to do anymore. Like, it has to be me and you all the time. Or I have to abide by your rules when I would quite like some free time. right? If people can't organize that within a commitment, it breaks down, like it physically breaks down, because you can't do things for yourself. Like you can't think about your own stuff. So it can really break down quite a lot here. Okay. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much. I really do appreciate it. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help me out anymore, ask for a personal reading. That'll really help. Okay, if you can't and you don't want to, but you really want to support the channel, there's a join button below that only costs you $3. And in return, you get 150 teaching videos, a load of old readings, and then some new stuff that comes up now and again. But it's only $3, and it really supports me as a channel. Okay, that allows me to do this free stuff. People ask all the time, Steve, why don't you do it? Because it's not easy when you don't get paid doing it much. You have to give up, I've got to work, I've got life, If it was like, okay, YouTube is paying me loads of money, I can just do them all day long for free. But unfortunately, when channels are not that big, they don't have that opportunity to do that. Because I've got, I don't know, 40,000 nearly. But, that's like, can you do a Virgo reading? Can you do an Aquarian reading? Steve, we want more of these readings. I really want these readings. Well, you help me grow this channel as much as you can, and then I'll help you. Okay? So thanks very much. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.